Measuring how well your service delivery processes actually follow your plans is one of the most contentious and difficult challenges in the industry today. Everyone assumes their operations are on track, but without objective data, it's just guesswork. In this video, I'll show you how CalculateFitness provides a scientific way to quantify conformance, so you can stop guessing and start optimizing. So why is this problem so pervasive in service delivery? Service operations are inherently complex. They involve multiple steps, from initial request to final resolution, with various teams and systems interacting along the way. Manual conformance checking means someone has to manually compare event logs, records of what actually happened, to process models, the ideal workflows. This is not only tedious, but also highly subjective. Different analysts might interpret the same data differently. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Meanwhile, automated process mining tools promise a solution, but they often come with heavy baggage. They're typically enterprise scale, requiring significant integration effort, expensive licenses, and specialized training that many teams don't have. This creates a gap. Professionals need a way to quickly and deterministically measure alignment, but the available tools are either too simplistic or too complex. The real-world challenges are stark. Inefficiencies hide in plain sight, costing time and money. Compliance risks loom when deviations go undocumented. And without clear metrics, it's impossible to prove that processes are effective or to identify areas for improvement. Now, let's explore the technical method behind CalculateFitness. CalculateFitness is built on solid process mining principles, but tailored specifically for service delivery. It computes a fitness score, which is a numerical measure of how closely your event logs conform to your process model. This score is based on alignment and execution accuracy. Alignment looks at whether the sequence of events matches the expected paths in the model. Execution accuracy assesses whether the events themselves, like timestamps, durations, and outcomes, align with the model's specifications. To understand this, you need to grasp a few key concepts. Event logs are chronological records of activities typically extracted from your systems like ticketing software or CRM. Process models are visual or formal representations of your intended workflows, often created using standards like BPMN. The fitness score is calculated by analyzing the log against the model, identifying matches, deviations, and gaps. A common misconception is that any log analysis tool can do this, but most only provide descriptive analytics, what happened, without normative analytics, how it should have happened. CalculateFitness bridges that gap by providing a prescriptive assessment, telling you not just what deviated, but by how much and where. Moving on to the software solution, CalculateFitness is designed to be both powerful and accessible. It starts with data ingestion. You can connect it to various data sources, whether cloud-based or on-premise, and it handles the extraction and transformation of event logs. Once the data is in, the software establishes a baseline based on your process model. This model can be imported from standard formats or built directly within the tool. Then, the calculation engine goes to work. It uses algorithms to compute the fitness score, but it doesn't stop there. It provides a detailed breakdown, showing exactly which parts of the process have high conformance and which have low. The audit trail feature logs every calculation step, ensuring transparency and reproducibility. For compliance, CalculateFitness generates documentation that aligns with industry regulations, making it easy to demonstrate due diligence. Moreover, the scenario modeling capability lets you ask what-if questions. What if we changed the escalation threshold? What if we added an approval step? By simulating these changes, you can predict their impact on fitness before making any real adjustments, reducing risk and enabling data-driven decisions. Let me walk you through a hypothetical example to illustrate this in action. Consider a managed service provider that handles IT support for multiple clients. Their process model includes steps like ticket receipt, triage, investigation, resolution, and closure. They have SLAs requiring that high-priority tickets be resolved within 4 hours. With CalculateFitness, we upload event logs from their ticketing system over the last quarter. The software analyzes each ticket's journey and computes an overall fitness score of 78%. Drilling deeper, we see that the triage step has a high conformance of 95%. but the investigation step drops to 65%. This indicates a bottleneck. By examining the deviations, we find that investigations often wait for information from other teams, causing delays. With this insight, the provider can implement a new protocol for information sharing, potentially automating requests. After implementing the change, they run CalculateFitness again and see the fitness score for investigation jump to 85%, leading to better SLA compliance and higher customer satisfaction. This example shows how measurable outcomes drive tangible improvements. In terms of compliance and reporting, CalculateFitness excels at generating actionable reports. Reports are automatically generated after each analysis, featuring dashboards with graphs, charts, and tables that highlight key metrics. These reports are designed for different stakeholders. Executives get high-level summaries, managers get detailed breakdowns, and auditors get thorough documentation. The software ensures that reports align with regulatory frameworks like ISO 2000 or ITIL, so you can confidently use them in audits. Customization options allow you to focus on specific aspects, such as adherence to contractual SLAs or internal performance benchmarks. To wrap up, CalculateFitness offers a transformative approach to service delivery management. By providing objective, quantifiable measures of process conformance, it eliminates guesswork, saves time, and enhances efficiency. Whether you're looking to improve operational performance, ensure compliance, or drive continuous improvement, CalculateFitness gives you the tools you need. If you're ready to see how CalculateFitness can benefit your organization,